The last couple of days we've talked about exponential functions. Now today we're going to talk about logarithmic functions, section 7.3. Two very similar type functions. A logarithm is another way to work with exponents and equations. Okay, so instead of looking at equations, you can look at it as logarithms. What we're going to talk about today is these two forms. This right here is what's called exponential form. And this is what's called logarithmic form. Can anybody guess why the first one's called exponential form? Well, because it has an exponent in it. The second one's called logarithm because it has a logarithm in it. They don't get very creative on this stuff, do they? I mean, whew. So here's what it's saying though. If b to the x power equals a, then x is the logarithm of a in base b. Really what you have to know about logarithms is you have to think about exponents. Okay, a lot of times it's a lot easier to think of a logarithm as an exponent. So use the definition of the logarithm to write exponential equations in logarithmic form and to write logarithmic equations in exponential form. All right. There's kind of a clear-cut way here to change between the two. What I show students is, do you see the base here of the logarithm? So you see my logarithm, it's log base 3, that little 3. To change between the two, my base becomes the base for my exponent. So to go from logarithmic to exponential form, that base becomes the base of the exponent, giving me 81 equals 3 to the 4th power, which, hey, look, that's what I have in exponential form over there. That's how you change between the two. The base from the exponent is the base of your logarithm. The base of my logarithm is the base of the exponent. Okay, they just go back and forth between the two. Same thing here. Here's my logarithm, base of 5. Well, if I sweep it over to the other side, now I get 5 to the 3rd power equals 125. Okay, so that is what is logarithmic form. Key here, if no base is written for a logarithm, the base is assumed to be 10. So for instance here, this is log, there is no base, that is base 10. All of your calculators that use logarithms, unless it gives you a chance to enter it in, will always be base 10. So don't think you can probably use your calculators on this and get the right answer all the time. If it's base 10, then possibly. But otherwise, your calculator always gives you base 10 as its base function. Okay? So again, log with no base is base 10. So first couple things we're going to do here is we're going to write between the two. It says write each exponential equation in logarithmic form. So I want to write each exponential equation in logarithmic form. So number 1 here. I want to take 7 squared equals 49. And I want to write that in logarithmic form. What's my base here? My base is, what's the big number? 7. So I'm going to move that to the other side, and that's going to become my log. So if I move to the other side, what am I left with on the left side? I'm left with the number 2. Equals. My base was 7, so it's going to be log base 7 of 49. And there's your answer. That's changing between the two logarithmic and exponential form. That's all it is. So let's look at number 2 here. What is my base? My base is the number. So I sweep that over to the other side. I'm left with 3 equals log base 6, 216. Let's try number 3. 2 to the 5th equals 32. What's my base? My base is, sweep it to the other side. What am I left with, John? Equals?
Log 2 32.
Oops. Log base 2 of 32. Nice job. Number 4. Write each logarithmic equation in exponential form. So now I'm going to go the other way. Now I'm taking the base of the log and I'm going to put it to the base of the exponent. So what's the base of my log here? The base is 9. And I sweep it to the other side. So I'm going to have 729 equals 9 to the 3rd power. Pretty straightforward how switching back and forth. Great. What's my base of number 5, Maddie? Base number 2. Sweep it to the other side. What am I going to get, Maddie? 2 to the 6th power. Number 6, Mr. Melidi, what is my base on number 6? What is it? The base is 10. So I sweep the 10 to the other side. What am I getting here, Melidi, then? Nice job. 10 to the 3rd power equals 1,000. And that's how you change them back and forth between exponential and logarithmic forms. Good work. Take a couple seconds, try these 9 on your own. Write the first 3 in logarithmic form, write the next 6 in exponential form. Take a couple seconds, try those on your own. Alright, so let's look at number 7 here. How would you write down logarithmic form, Shane?
Log 4, 1024 equals 5.
Nice job. What about number 8, John?
Log 3, 729 equals 5.
Yep. And 9, Andy? Yeah, that's right.
Equals log 5 is 625.
Nice work. And what about number 10, Maddie? Now we're going to write an exponential form. So how to write that in exponential form here, Maddie?
64 equals 4 to the 3rd.
Nice job. And is that true? Is 4 to the 3rd power 64? That's why I know it's correct. Good work. 11, Melidi.
A cubed equals 5.
Nice job. Mr. Heiss, number 12.
6 to the 2nd power.
Equals 36. Good work. Mr. Melidi, number 13.
That's where it was
Mr. Croft, number 14.
5 cubed equals 1.
And Mono, number 15.
1 equals 9. 0.
And is that true? Because what's anything the 0 power is going to be? Nice job. Yeah, good work. That's logarithmic functions. Last thing we're talking about is we can evaluate logarithmic functions mentally. Okay? Because again, what does a logarithm mean? It means the base to what power gets me that number. So when I look at number 16, I want to evaluate this mentally. Now I want to think here, 2 to the what power gets me 16? Think about it here. 2 to the what power gets me 16? So what's log base 2 of 16 going to be? 4. Yeah, it's going to be 4. Because again, that's all it means is power. Okay? And if you wanted to, you could think of it as, if I want to write it as exponential form, I could say 2 to the x power equals 16. Okay, 2 to the 4th is 16. 17. I love a question like 17. You will see this one again. 4 to the what power is 1? 0. Yeah, remember, 0, anything with the 0 power is always going to be 1. So I get 0 there. 18. 9 to the what power is 81? 2. So log base 9 of 81 is 2. And 19. Log base 4 is 64. 4 to the what power is 64? There's your answers. So can we evaluate these mentally now? Yeah, you bet. And here's your assignment.